I'm Tom Fiorentino, president of the ARC Connecticut Board of Directors. Last time we took a look at how, when it's been raining money for the state government, the state did very little to increase funding for the shamefully underfunded nonprofits that are so vital to people with intellectual and developmental disabilities. So, where did all that money go? Well, here's one place: state employee pension debt. Paying off that debt at the current rate is sucking up resources at an astronomical pace. In just 4 years, the state has thrown $8.5 billion at this one problem. At a time when the knee-jerk response from the state to any funding request, no matter how urgent the need, is, sorry, we just don't have any money, there's apparently an endless amount of money for state employee pension debt. And it's not that paying off the debt is a bad thing. To the contrary, it's a good thing. It's great that the state is finally serious about it. The problem is that the state has poured so much so fast into the debt that they've made sure that there's no money to do any of the other things that are necessary to actually govern a state. Think of it. Think of it like this. Imagine that you buy a house, and like most people, you get a mortgage. Let's say it's a 30-year mortgage. But after you get that mortgage, you start to obsess about that debt. So you decide you're going to pay off that mortgage as fast as you can. Every dollar you have goes to that mortgage. Now, the people in your house start to complain. The roof's leaking. Get a bucket. There's water everywhere, all over the back. Could you just take a shower at the gym? The outlets in the kitchen, they smoke when you plug things. Just use different outlets. People are complaining about our yard. Just tell the people who are complaining that we're naturalizing. After a while, the things in the house that made it the house you wanted to buy have been so neglected that they don't work anymore. And that house that looked so pretty when you bought it, it's a disaster. So, yeah, you paid off the mortgage faster than anybody thought you could. Well, congratulations. You now have a house that nobody can live in and nobody wants to buy. I urge you to let the House Speaker know that the payment of state employee pension debt, while important, can't simply shove aside all other interests, including those of your loved one with an intellectual or developmental disability. Other people, in addition to retired and current state employees, and I say this as a retired state employee, other people live in Connecticut. And there are other issues, in addition to paying down the state employee pension debt, that also demand state resources. Thank you for watching. Share this if you think it's worthwhile. Subscribe because there's more to come.